Hi, Randee from Quad Education here, helping students achieve their dream college. Today's question comes to us from an SAT exam, but you could find a similar question on the ACT as well. The question reads, what are the solutions to 3x squared plus 12x plus 6 equals 0? Well, whenever we're given a polynomial equation and we're being asked to find the solutions, the best way to approach this problem is using the quadratic equation, which is right over here. Now, it may seem like a difficult equation to remember, but it's so important to memorize this one because it does help out considerably on both the SAT and ACT exam. So, as we approach this problem, we first want to recognize that the coefficients in front of our x's and also our constant are all multiples of 3. So the best thing that we can do is extract a 3 from these so that we have simpler numbers to work with in our equation. That's going to help with our calculations. So if we extract a 3, we have 3 goes into 3x squared once, so that leaves us with a 1x squared. And yes, you can get rid of that 1, but I'm going to leave that in here for the sake of our coefficients. And then 12 divided by 3 gives us 4x, and 6 divided by 3 gives us 2. So now that we've extracted an x, our coefficients are much easier to work with. We have a 1, a 4, and a 2. So our A is a 1, our B is a 4, and our C is a 2. Now that we know that, we can plug these variables into our quadratic equation. And what we would find is that x is equal to a negative b, so that's a negative 4, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 16, minus 4 times a, which would be a 4, times c, which is 2. So 4 times 2 is 8, so that would be 16 minus 8. And all of that is going to be over 2a, and since our a is a 1, 2 times 1 is simply just 2. If we simplify this a little bit more, we get x is equal to a negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 8 all over 2. But if you notice, none of our answer choices have a square root of 8 in there. So we need to simplify 8 even more, and that would be by changing that to a 4 times 2. Once we have reduced that to a 4 times 2, we can see that the square root of 4 is simply a 2. So now we have x minus 4, x is equal to a minus 4, plus or minus 2 square root of 2 all over 2. Now we have to reduce that even more. We can see that 2 goes into a negative 4, negative 2 times. So right away, this is out and this is out. We keep our plus and minus, and then 2 goes into 2 one time. So that is simply a 2. So now the only answer that matches that would be choice A, right over here. So once again, the steps are extracting the 3 to simplify our coefficients, and then plugging those coefficients into the quadratic equation above. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out our channel for more videos on tackling SAT and ACT concepts. Bye for now.